Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this unique and powerful but time-sensitive crowdfunding opportunity presentation. My name is Jared Hendricks and I'm working behind the scenes with Xanders Water, and I'll be sharing this presentation with you all. So please feel free to grab yourself a drink, sit down somewhere quiet and take some notes while I proceed. Just going to go through a quick disclaimer. So please note our company is not a registered advisor or broker. The information provided is intended as educational purposes only. Any information offered should not be considered as recommendations or advice. Any figures offered during presentations are for illustrative purposes only and should not be considered as any guarantee. We do not offer financial advice, and you should neither, unless licensed to do so in your area of residence. Only general information is given and should be noted. Please do your own due diligence or seek confirmation from a licensed accountant or financial advisor in your area for compliance in your state or country. So first of all, we're just going to go through Alex Ogunka, founder and CEO of Xanders Water. Just share a little bit about her. So Alex lives in Nigeria with her husband Chinedu and has many years' experience running businesses and also has a strong marketing and network background. Alex, originally from Australia, built her first successful business whilst her and her children were homeless. She brings strength, resilience, as well as a motivation to succeed in this venture. This idea was birthed out of her dream to create a positive change in the world, utilizing clean water factories as a tool to fulfill it. Alex sees Xanders Water not only as a business to generate profit personally and for its crowdfunding investors, but also as a very powerful vehicle to create change within the Nigerian country through its affordable water and also charity work we will be implementing. From Alex's years of experience, her Nigerian water sachet factory market analysis, Alex is very confident we have the people, connections, business, and local knowledge to deliver a highly successful, profitable business. So introducing Chinedu Victor Ogunka, Chief Operations and Marketing Manager. Mr. Chinedu Victor Ogunka is a native of Nigeria and has completed his university level in economics. Chinedu has many years' experience of running businesses in Nigeria, which included his family aluminium importation business, China to Nigeria. He has also been involved in the startup and running of a large agricultural farm, fish farming, with his wife Alex and their associates in Abuja, Nigeria. Being native to Nigeria, Chinedu brings an understanding of the way a successful business should be operated. He is fluent in the native language, has a lot of business and government connections, which will play a big role with setting up and closing long-term deals for us at Xanders Water. Chinedu is driven and focused, with strong leadership qualities both practically and in business. He is always looking at ways to bring better productivity and bringing out the best in everyone around him, including himself. Chinedu's vision for the future is to produce a very strong product line and to make clean water more affordable and accessible for everyone. We at Xanders are highly focused on taking this to the next level in business and develop a strong market presence so that within a few years, Xanders is known as a household name that will be around changing lives for generations. Industry and market analysis. So the water sachet industry analysis by the numbers. So currently there's 500 million, which is the market size in Nigeria for water sachets. 8% is, according to research, the use of water sachets is projected to grow at a compounding rate of 8% a year. So there's 213 million people in Nigeria that are seeking an easier and affordable way of carrying and drinking water. 2.4% is the population growth rate in Nigeria for the past 2 years. Just over 21% of Nigerians have access to clean water, which is free from fecal contamination. Improved water sources include piped water, bore water, filtered water, and packaged water from the store. 70% of water at the point of consumption is contaminated, and UNICEF say 117,000 children died due to water-related illness. That's crazy. 80% of Nigerians don't have access to clean water. So how can we collectively help solve this issue? Sorry. So Xanders' water original plan was to crowdfund and build its own custom water sachet factory from the ground up. However, Alex came across a water factory that is for sale right now, and after extensive research found it would only take a few weeks to get operational from purchase. Here are some photos of the frontage, top left, moving to the right, frontage, sachet storage area, double-story water tank storage. At the bottom, there's the filtration plant, the piping work, and also the sachet machines. So right now we have a time-sensitive opportunity to purchase a ready-to-go factory, which by market analysis will be highly profitable with the right people managing it. Xanders would have that part covered, but we need the funds to purchase this ready-to-go factory. That's where you guys come in. Crowdfunding to purchase the factory. Teamwork makes the dream work. As you can see in this crowdfunding statistics, it has had a huge growth within different companies. One company I'd like to point at in particular, Oculus Rift, they raised $2.4 million in 2012. Everyone who came on board as a crowd investor received an Oculus headset. Unfortunately, no financial reward or a stake in the company they didn't receive, which helped them make them a success. Yet 2 years later, Facebook bought it for $2 billion 2 years later. So that's pretty crazy when you think about it. Does this sound fair to you if you are one of those investors? Personally, I don't think so. Crowdfunding, founders' positions, and a share in the company's profits for life. Phase 1. Our goal is to raise $220,000 US in 3 months. $150,000 of that needs to be raised in 4 weeks to purchase the water sachet factory. Other $70,000 is for operational costs, purchase of trucks, equipment, training, and marketing. Investors can purchase bronze, silver, gold, and platinum founders' positions at a heavily discounted price. Phase 1 founders will share the investors' pool of 10% of Xanders water for all water projects. Plus, as a massive thank you, we will add another 5% of the company's profit, which in total is 15% share of this project and future water factory ventures for life. Yes, you heard correct. Not just this project, but for all future water projects, you will have a share in 15% of total profit. This is unheard of. So the distribution of funds raised. So 65% will go towards purchasing the factory. 5% will go towards improvements and upgrades. 10% is for marketing. 10% is for 3 months of operational costs, and 10% will go towards other. Now, this is all estimated only, subject to change with the business needs, except purchasing of the factory. Now, let's look at the packages here. So, phase 1 founders packages. So, we're going to go through, we'll start with bronze. So, bronze founder package is equal to 1 position. So, there are 60 of these available. Price is $600 US, and a bronze package is equivalent to 0.2% of the total investors' profit pool. Let's go to the silver. Silver is equivalent to 4 positions, plus you get an extra position, which equals 5 positions. There's only 30 of these available, and the cost will be $2,400, and the share is 1% share per silver position. Gold Founders Package equals 6 positions plus 2 bonus ones, which equals to 8 positions. So there's 15 of these available, and the price is $3,600. Actually, there's 14 available because one's already been sold. And that's equal to 1.6% of the total investors pool for phase one. A platinum is equal to 10 positions plus bonus 5 positions, so a total of 15 positions. There's 10 of these available, and the price here is $6,000 US, and this is equal to 3% of the total crowdfunding investors profit pool. So the payment for these packages will be made using cryptocurrency, and a Google Doc form with detailed instructions for payment will be released shortly. Now, what we are looking at doing in the near future is each founders package we're going to look at changing into a founders NFT. Now, the bonus for doing this, so it's a non-fungible token, many advantages to this, including future autonomous profit payments to you, the investors, utilizing smart contracts via the blockchain. But that's a little bit further down the line. So the factory turnover and profit projections for the first year. So I'm just going to focus on the yellow bit. If you want to have a look at the purple later on, go right ahead, but I'm going to focus on the yellow because that's what we have currently. 7 sachet machines. So sachets per hour it can produce is 17,500, and we're going to jump over to the days operational. That's 300 days operational per year, and sachets per year, that is 63 million sachets per year produced off just those 7 machines. Now, so this is being very conservative with the pricing. So if we sold each sachet for 10 cents, now bear in mind, shops are selling them between 30 and 40 US cents each. So this is being very conservative, and our company turnover will be $6.3 million. Now, this is another conservative thing, profit per sachet. If we only have 50% profit per sachet, this is equal to $3.15 million for the yearly profit. Now, the phase one investor profit pool, so 15% of the 3.15 million is 472,500. So looking at that, this is only allowing for one 12-hour shift per day, 6 days a week for 50 weeks. Now we have the capacity and the flow rate from the board to do 2 12-hour shifts per day. And also, just on a side note, if we upgrade to 13 sachet machines, we've got the space for that, we can purchase all that equipment for about 20 to 30,000 US dollars, and then you can look at the numbers in your own time. So let's look at the potential income for a phase one gold founders package based off of just 7 sachet machines. So total profit for the founders pool share is 472,500. Sorry. Now the gold founders package costs $3,600. Now gold founders package is equal to 1.6% of the share of the profit pool, which is potentially 472,500 as mentioned. Now calculating that, we're looking at $7,560 potential profits paid for the year. Now, let's just talk about the expansion of over 30 more water factories in 10 years. That's our aim and our vision, is to increase that number. So as a founder, you share in all future profits from all future water factories. And also as a founder, you have first priority for future crowdfunding opportunities with us. So just stop and think about this, the power of compounding, and you can do your own due diligence and numbers, but we're not going to speculate here. This is just what we have right here and now. So the distribution of company profit. So this is all. So first of all, I want to say phase 1 percentage is locked in, cannot be changed. Phase 2 investors pool, right now until phase 2 happens, the percentage there will go towards the business expansion until phase 2 opens. More details on that will come. So phase 1 investors pool 15%, phase 2 investors pool 10%. Charitable ventures, which we'll talk about soon, 20% of all the profit. Blue area, 25% is the company profit, and other is 5%. So Xanders Water Charitable Ventures. It's one of the key reasons why Xanders Water was birthed was to use the business and 20% of profits to go towards strategic charitable ventures that will create positive impact for generations to come in Nigeria. There is so many areas that can be improved upon, and Xanders are committed to rolling out and implementing many ventures and long-lasting programs that can be duplicated and rolled out all over the country. Here is our long-term vision and plan, very briefly. So, motherless baby homes. By providing safe and clean drinking water and food to motherless baby homes, we will play our role in reducing the death toll from lack of water, lack of clean water, and malnourishment. Employing ex-working girls and widows in our factory. By providing economic opportunities with training and employment, this will help enable these ladies to provide for their family in a dignified way and get out of some of that work that they're into. This is really important. Empowering children. By setting up breakfast clubs, providing free books and scholarships for school fees, this will enable children to complete their schooling to better equip them for their future. Domestic violence awareness. This is a massive issue in Nigeria. We plan to financially assist in setting up assistance, access to healthcare for those ladies and children affected. Our other plan is to be able to change the cultural acceptance of domestic violence through education for men and also for education through schools for teenage boys to break the cultural acceptance of domestic violence and break that chain of abuse for future generations. So in summary, this is a very highly profitable, time-sensitive crowdfunding project for investors. We have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum spots available starting from $600 US. 15% of profit from all water projects is divided between all phase 1 investors. We simply cannot achieve this without you. So quarterly profit payments will be made to investors. Water is a basic human right which only 21% of Nigerians have access to. You can play a massive part in solving this problem and implementing positive change through our charity ventures. The ripple effect. It's so easy for us to feel helpless and overwhelmed what life is like for men, women, and children in a country like Nigeria. Individually, we can't make much of a difference, but through this crowd-funded opportunity, together we can leave a legacy in this world, not just financially for ourselves, but through one decision, we can collectively create a ripple effect in a country of citizens that will have a lasting effect for generations to come. Join us, and together let's change the world. This is one of my favorite quotes: be the change you want to see in the world. And question time. So please, if you're watching this, please get back to the person who shared this with you. Yeah. And thank you so much for your time. And yeah, thanks.